welcome back to my channel, Beauty at 50, and we have Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather from Crazy Beautiful Makeup.
So today we're going to talk about a couple of our favorite ones that we've picked up recently. Started quickly, it's going to be a quick short video, we're going to do 2 a piece, but we're excited to be together.
Yeah, as always.
Okay Heather, so do you want to start, Heather, with things you picked up?
So just quickly, some of my favorite things, because I have combination skin, but definitely oily in the T-zone. Remember, I got this from Ulta. I am loving this Essence. It's a mattifying, pore minimizing primer, and it has the black clay, and it really does absorb all that oil, like you don't have to blot. And then I've been setting it and wetting my beauty sponge with this MAC Fix Plus.
Ooh, yeah.
But it's the matte version, so it's with the matte, and it's like $27. But I've had this for like at least maybe a year and a half and used it all the time. So, and then just real quick to go along with that with my routine is the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. It's $7.99.
You liking that one?
I do. That's the one that I'm wearing.
It's pretty.
Yeah, you think it's pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have, it's a little pink, so I just add a little squeeze of that Maybelline Superstay to kind of neutralize it out. But
and it's matte.
yeah, it's matte, but it doesn't sit on my dry spots because I'm dry in the perimeter.
Oh yeah.
So that's my favorites for my face, my routine for my face.
Ooh. Well, I picked up this e.l.f. It's called the Beauty Shield, and it has a factor of 50 SPF, which I thought was amazing. A lot of the ladies have come in now with some and said, oh, I want an SPF 30 in my foundation, and they don't have it. But this actually has a really mattified texture. It's very unusual,
it's really
actually.
Nice, yeah.
If you look and see it there. But it just kind of smooths out, smooths the skin, but just puts a very even tone on your skin.
Yeah.
I picked this up. This one was actually $3. I got it from either TJ Maxx was on sale.
Oh wow. Oops.
Or
just lost my shoe.
no shoes allowed
No
on
shoes
stage.
allowed. Oh, gotta get it again. This is why we can't film short videos.
Anyway.
But I think they still sell it at Target, right?
They do, yeah. So anyway,
like
so
$8
that is amazing. And then I picked up, this was like one of the Korean Beauty, a BB cream. This was $7 online. I thought, wow, that's amazing too. And it's very smooth, but dries very instantly and gives you kind of that matte, smooth look to your skin. I usually, because I'm more tan right now, I have to add a little bit of bronzing to it because it's too light for me right now. But this was also under $10. And then the last thing I also picked up was this one. It's actually got a dropper to it.
It's really nice.
But it's a thick consistency. You need very little. And when I say thick, I don't mean like sits goopy. It just...
Full coverage.
Yeah, full coverage. But when you put it on, it's just smooth, and it goes to powder, and it dries.
We bought some primer infused blush. I know e.l.f. has some, so I'm curious as how they compare. But this is in the shade Wonderlust.
Oh, how pretty.
And that's what I'm wearing right now.
Oh, it's pretty.
Feel it, how smooth it is. Like.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell it's got that primer. And then
yeah, look, that's a lot of color.
Yeah, so I use a big fluffy brush and kind of tap it and then blend it because you will get tons of... And then my other one is this blush box from Catrice, and it says it's waterproof and sweat proof. If you can see that. And I think it was $6. This is in the shade Burgundy, but look at that.
Oh, that's pretty.
And they're not kidding. Like when I wear it and I put it on, I come home, like it can be 10 hours later and it's still
there.
It does not budge. So I like that. And then also in that same line is this Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying and Waterproof Powder. And I take a sponge or just a brush and buff it here where I get oily throughout the day, and my makeup is staying all day, and it's never stayed all day. So like I don't have to blot or anything.
That's really
and
nice.
this was $7.99, I think.
So it's a mattifying, like a mattifying powder.
Yeah, it's transparent, but it's waterproof as well. So like,
hey, that's good for summer.
Yeah, oh yeah, I like it a lot.
From Ulta.
Ulta, yeah. And it's, I mean, for the blush and that, it's less than like $20.
Wow. So I picked up one of the Jackylyn Hill Morphe palettes. And of course, I know Heather's got a few of these, but I really...
That's my favorite one though.
This has got all the, I think this is the bronze, the ombre.
What's that? I don't know if that's what I'm wearing today or not.
Yeah, the Ombres. Is that the one you're
wearing?
wearing?
Look, because I have this color and that color on my...
And you can see I've tried this. I mean, the colors are, if you look at that brown. Oof. I love these colors. I thought they were amazing. You could do, and then of course you could do your neutrals here, and then any of these. I've actually got these on over here, like for the gold. These two. I mean, they are really pretty colors.
I like this one. Oh, my basket. This one here
yes.
to build up the crease.
Oh, yes.
And then I'll add like one of these darker colors to the crease, and then I'll start with that transition color.
I mean, that's amazing. So I picked up that. Those I think are $12.99 at Ulta. Yeah. And then, while my husband has developed quite a huge collection of fragrances, he's got now over 40.
Wow.
And a lot of them are the Amaf. But we were looking at Dillards the other day, and we looked at this one. It's actually called Crown English Laundry. It's actually a men's fragrance. The only thing I will say with the English Laundry is they don't last.
Oh, yeah.
They're very pretty fragrances, but they just don't last very long. But it has got more of a, I won't say heavy men's scent, but it has more of that musk, if you like musk.
Yeah.
And then I picked up this one also from TJ Maxx. It's the English Laundry. It's the ladies version. I love the bottle. I thought that was beautiful. Number 7. And this has got more of a fresh, fruity, summery smell. Again, though, doesn't last more than an hour.
That's not good.
It's gone. But if you keep it in your in your bag, and you're okay with spraying it. But I do like the smells when they go on. They're just not strong enough for me.
And the packaging's good.
The packaging's gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's just absolutely beautiful. And this one, actually, we got a black velvet box, actually.
Oh, wow,
It's beautifully done.
It's the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad and Lavender Lust, and then their packaging. And then it just lives here.
Oh, that's pretty colors.
Yeah. I actually got this one at the CCO. I think they're $88 normally, and it was like $60. So, I mean,
oh, you mean at the
Cosmetic company?
Oh, yeah,
up in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was like 20% off. But what they do is if you spend $100, you get 40 off.
Yeah.
So I spent like $200 and got 80 off. But it's beautiful. I wear it all the time. Like,
is that what you have on now?
Nothing. I think I have that.
You've got this one on.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
I can't remember. That was like an hour ago. My brain didn't go back that far.
Did you lose your shoe on the way?
Yeah. You know I don't wear shoes. I'm country.
No, I'm from Africa.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right. And so this is that new brand that's at the Dollar General, and it's Believe Beauty, and this is their eyeshadow palette called Into the Blue.
Oh, I can't believe that.
And it was $5. All their stuff is $5, and I'm just.
Look at the color on that, man.
I mean, that's no primer. And then let's just do this one here in the middle. You can see.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like on your eyes. So the only problem is there's not really a matte shade. Like this is pretty for your eyebrow, but there's not a matte transition shade, without immediately going to this blue. So I do use another palette to kind of build up my crease, and then. But they had like 3 other ones, so they may have colors that you can use out of that. But I'll do a whole video on this brand if I can find some more stuff. This
has just been a week of fragrance, I guess, for me. While my husband was looking for his fragrance too, we found the Morphe Aqua Club de Nuit Intense. Now, it's also a beautiful bottle. I mean, it's amazing. It's also, I would say, more of a winter fragrance. I wouldn't say it's summery. It's got a good dry down and more of the woodsy kind of smells.
I love that one.
And it does last, this one. I have to say it really does. But it is really nice. If you like different fragrances and you like more the warm tones, you will like this. But like I said, it is more of a winter fall fragrance than really a summer fragrance. And then the other one is the Morphe Viva all'Italiano, which also is a beautiful bottle. It's actually a leather. This one is definitely more of a summer fragrance. It's kind of close to your English Laundry in that same smell, just fresh, clean. It lasts a little bit longer, but it's also not a heavy, long-lasting fragrance, but it is very pretty. It's got more the flowers, a little bit of citrus, but also not a heavy summer fragrance for summer with all that. And then my last perfume that I actually found, which I had the other day, I was emptying out my bags, was the Escada It's the Aqua De Sol. It's really pretty. I love this one too. It's very summery, very fresh, just clean, just...
I think last year you had it, or so whenever you got it, because you had it and you were like, smell this, and I sprayed it.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I love it. So
yeah, it's very spring, summer. Yeah.
So I'm going to be smelling good, I think, for summer so far.
We've been waiting. All right, I just have 3 things left, but real fast. So another thing from that Dollar General brand, Believe Beauty, is this highlighter, which I think is more your color than me.
It's pretty bad.
And it is in the shade Champagne Kiss. Do you have highlighter? Yeah. I'm going to put it on you.
You can. I don't know.
All right, we're gonna try it on. I keep leaning out and looking at myself in the mirror. Hello. All right. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, you can have this one because that's gonna be too yellow for me. Look at that.
Look at that.
$5. It's like, well, they kind of do the old elf pricing where it's like $4.90 or something, but
I mean that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. We'll even you out at least. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, it's like water almost.
Yeah.
What I like is the texture; it's very creamy.
Oh, it is, yeah. And I mean, I've tried it a few times and worn it, but it's very yellow on me because I'm so pale. But they did have other ones. I just wasn't sure about how I was gonna like them. And then for another highlighter, I got it at Ulta, but you can get Ofra other places. And this is in the highlighter Glazed Donut, and that is what I'm wearing.
I love that. Yes.
And I had to buff it out because it was so blinding. I was like, people have car wrecks as I drive by. And then last but not least is what I'm wearing on my lips, and this is the ColourPop Make It Savvy, it says.
Ooh.
But they're so juicy, and I was telling her it reminds me of the ones like growing up we had those that were just real glossy and just Lancome used to make some, and L'Oreal used to have those so glossies, but it's just, it does plump a little bit, so it is kind of minty, but it just makes sure you kind of have that wet look, but you don't have to worry about it like being on your teeth and stuff. So I like it a lot. And it was like $7. I got it at Ulta as well. They had a whole bunch of colors.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. So.
Well, I would go for it if it didn't have the smell.
Yeah, she didn't like minty stuff, so.
I don't like my breath smelling fresh. I like it smelling like bad.
Well, we know. We're working on that for next month.
Anyway, it was nice having you again,
Thanks
Heather.
for having me.
And check out Heather's channel as well.
I'll be linked below.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.